Okay, is that... I don't know what happened, guys. That was weird. That was very strange. Okay, well, we'll keep going. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened. We lost stream for some reason. Very, very strange. Very strange. Okay, let's see. There's my snippet tool. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to grab some food. Let's see. What do I got? I got food. I got arrows. I have my bow. I have a saddle. I don't really need my saddle, but and let's head out. We'll head towards that jungle. So I want to go this way. Yeah, I don't know what happened. That was like the weirdest thing. I went to the biome finder in Chunk Base, and the stream just shut off. It was very strange. Yeah, I mean, basically all I did was open up the biome finder, but I have we're here in the center of the map. And then the jungle is over here at 6,500. So that's where we're going to be headed. We're right in the center of the map, and the jungle's off to the right at 6,500. So that's where we're going to be headed. But I don't know what happened. That was like the weirdest thing ever. I'm debating whether... I got 30 levels. I think I'm going to try and enchant something just before we leave. Just so if I do die, I don't lose my levels. Not that I'm worried about dying. No, it was definitely me. It was definitely me. Let's see, what are we gonna get on a pick? Unbreaking 3. Don't really need Unbreaking 3. What about chest plate? Protection 3. Yeah, I can go with Protection 3. I'll do that. Let it be more than Protection 3. This game sucks. Okay. Alright. Anyway. 27 levels. Let's see, what do we have? Do I have another Protection 3 in here? That I can make a Protection 4? I have an Unbreaking. Don't really want blast protection on it. I just want Prot 4. Protection 3. There we go. Okay. So we can do this. We can take that, put that in there. We can go Prot 3, Prot 4. Perfect. And Prot 4 Unbreaking. Perfect. That's all I want. Ta-da! Alright. So that gets me down to 22 levels, which is fine. Now I'm not worried about losing those. What are you? You can go in there. Water goes there. Books can go in there. Yep, got everything. Alright. Let's go. Let's go find this jungle. Oh, I should bring a bed. I can make a bed on the way. I'll make a bed on the way. Oh, oh. So Adela, I watched your video on the Escher room. That thing's awesome. That's a really cool idea too. I should probably stop sprinting. Stop running everywhere. It's like what I always tell Crasher. Stop running everywhere. Oh. Oh, hello, cow. Oh, that hurt. Yeah, it seems like food goes a lot faster. Seems like food goes a lot faster in Bedrock Edition. Like, I seem to get hungry a lot faster. Was that Ninja Eevee's a little mad trying to play? Oh, yeah. I don't know what Crasher's doing right now. He's in his room. He's probably on that Roblox game. Probably on that Roblox game. Hey, Dolphin. I don't know what's over here. There's some drowns. Where's my Dolphin when I need him? Come on, Dolphin. Hurry up. Yeah, it's a really cool idea. I mean, I actually never thought about doing that. It's a really cool idea because it lends itself really nicely, especially with like end rods, and now you can place item frames on every surface. It's a really cool idea. Hey, turtly turtles. Hey, turtle. No, we're not looking for caves. I keep having to stop myself from adventuring. We're not looking for caves. We're looking for bamboo. We want bamboo. Yeah, you see, I think that's so cool, right? Trees have a random chance of spawning as a fallen tree in Bedrock. Sunflowers. Sunflowers is the one that I don't have. I have roses, I have peonies, I have lilacs, or, yeah, lilacs, yeah. Lavender? Lilacs? What's the other one? I didn't take the iron out. I'm gonna be a nice guy here. I'm gonna shear. I'm not gonna. Yeah, lilacs. That and vines are everywhere in Bedrock. Like they spawn in all the biomes, not just swamps and jungles. You can get them anywhere in Bedrock. It's really cool. I don't need the water out. It's kind of a weird texture. You can see the tree through the leaves. See, in stumps too. We have stumps. That's a very rare occurrence. Hello, you. Oop, nice. All right, so there's my bed. So I'm good on a bed. I can get you off the bar. Let's see, what colored bed do I want? Oh, we can pick that along the way. Yeah, you see the stumps, right? The fallen trees, the mushrooms on them. It's kind of cool. Like, what's Lily of the Valley? Lily of the Valley's gray. Oh, white dye. Oh, we can go yellow. Bang! Now we got a yellow bed. Nice. Do. Oh, I'm getting trapped here. Getting trapped. Do. Just keep heading in this general direction. Okay, we can sleep now. Oh, you know what? I keep forgetting about Suspicious Stews. So now here, this is a conversation that I had the other day. We were talking about ultra hardcores and stuff, right? And getting started and like all early game stuff. And everybody has their own way of doing it. So for years and years and years, ultra hardcore, the only way to regen was with health potions or golden apples, right? So it was always like it was always a scramble for you to either get to the end and get potions, or to find a mesa or get down to level 20 or whatever and look for gold, right? Everybody always wanted to like hoard gold and apples. So you always looked for a swamp. And you cut down as many trees as you could to get as many apples as you could, and then you looked for a mesa or whatever to find gold. Now with the Suspicious Stew, I forget what flower you add to it, but there actually is a regen stew. So all you got to do, you get to a swamp and a flower forest. I'm not sure which flower it is. But I think that's really cool. I think Dandelion gives you like a jump boost, if I remember right. Alright, let's see. I don't need anything out of here. I already have berry bushes. Be nice to get a dog. I don't have any bones though, right? No. It's alright. It's early in this series. What's over there? Is that a plains? Yeah, we don't necessarily need to go that way. Dandelion is saturation. Yeah. Oh, the Oxeye Daisy. Okay, so it's an easy flower to get. Cool. Yeah, so as long as it's not like something weird like a pink tulip or something, you know, where you have to where it's impossible to find it. It's an Oxeye Daisy, so they're pretty prevalent. That's cool. And that's just a mushroom stew, right? I mean, you just make a mushroom stew with the flower in it. I think it's a really cool idea. Do. So, how is everybody doing today? It's a nice, quiet Sunday here. My family's all sleeping in. Well, most of them. Crasher's not sleeping in. He was just down here dancing at me. So I guess if we're going to the jungle, we could probably look for a jungle temple. I didn't see a jungle temple. This is I explored this world a little bit in creative because I was going to do a seed on it, a seed showcase. So I know where the jungle is, but I didn't see a jungle temple. Ooh, cake bacon. Nice. No, yeah, right. You can't add the flour to the stew. You have to make it with the flour. But it's just a mushroom stew. It's just it's not like it's anything crazy. Which honestly, I should think about making a few of the regen stews in this, especially if I'm going to fight the Wither. Oh, drowned. That was close. Little cave. Ugh, missed. Well, if I find sunflowers on this trip and bamboo, it's a good haul. I don't know if I'm going to cross a sunflower plain or not, but I love the terrain generation in Minecraft. Sometimes, sometimes it's just so cool. I don't know what they're going to do with the new mountains, but they're saying they're going to make bigger mountains. Am I going to make it? Yes. All right, so we're about 1,500 blocks away. That's so cool. Isn't that cool? Love that. So now, the other thing, I'm going to jinx myself here, but the other thing that I don't see a lot of, bigger mountains would be awesome, right? Like, especially in Bedrock, because we don't have anything over, like, 120. What was I just saying? Oh, the other weird thing that I noticed is I was playing Bedrock with my son Crasher and his friend, and now playing on the server, I don't know if it's just a server thing because I don't play too much single player Java that much, but I see like no pillagers in Bedrock. I had a little bit around my base in the caves underground, but I have not run into a single pillager patrol yet. And if this was World of Solitude, oh my god, they'd be all over me. Yeah, so I don't know if the spawns are different. All right, where are we at? We're at almost 5,500. All right, so we got to go another 1,000 blocks east. No, World of Solitude. Oh, Escadella. We went out. There's some more ice spikes down there, or some icebergs. They went out. Sweeney went out and cleaned up the pillagers once, and there was like 130 of them out by Adela's base, and Terrace's base. Terrace lives out in a swamp, and his was even worse. It's ridiculous, and I think the biggest problem with them is that they don't despawn. Oh, I picked up an apple somewhere. Yes, Java is going to be updated. They update Java roughly twice a year. So, you have, we're in 1.14 now. 1.15 is coming out probably the end of November. which is going to be the bees update. They're going to have the bees and a bunch of bug fixes. They're adding honey blocks, honeycomb blocks, bee nests, all that stuff. So, and then 1.16 should be springtime of next year, which is going to be the Nether update and mountain biomes. So they're changing snow. They're going to change snow to make it snowier. I think what they're going to do is they're going to make the snow block so that you sink into it. It slows you down like Soul Sand does. Not sure how that's going to work out for people that use it to build now, because I'm sure it's going to update all of the snow blocks, but whatever. That's to be seen. And we're getting mountain goats. Yeah, mountain goats. $113 for Bedrock? I don't know. I don't know. It's got to be soon. It's got to be coming out soon. I would have to think, if I had to guess, I would say they're probably trying to come out with it around the same time as 115. So probably like Thanksgiving time, like end of November. But they said, ooh, that's a big hole. They still haven't gotten their updates synced yet. Sometimes I feel like they're trying to force it so everybody's on the same update. Like they're trying to get the numbers to match. So they're trying to make bigger Java updates to keep the numbers smaller, and they're trying to make a bunch of smaller Bedrock updates, so that, you know, because now we're at 112 and 114. Pretty soon 114's coming out, or 113's coming out, and then 115. So they're going to try and get everybody. So when they say, hey, we're gonna like 120 is coming out, everybody's going to be on the same update, even though it doesn't have the same features necessarily in it. Oh, I'm back in the negative already. See, I had to go so far north. Heard a skeleton. Alright, so let's... I had to go so far north around that water that I veered like 500 blocks off course. That's okay. You know what? That's the problem, though. All that stuff breaks Pocket Mine. I had a Pocket Mine server for a little bit, and the thing that bothers me, well, you see, but they're trying to come out with an actual Bedrock server folder, so like your server host could actually install Bedrock onto the server. You wouldn't need to use Pocket Mine, but like Pocket Mine always had an issue. Like I don't think it ever fixed it, that mobs don't spawn naturally on Pocket Mine, right? You always have to have an add-on to spawn like cows and stuff. Oh, here's a swamp. Excuse me for my sniffles. It's a nice little swamp. Whoa, that's a death hole right there. Holy cow. Oh, mine shaft. Lots of mine shafts in this map. That is a death hole and a half right there. Wow. Oh, there's some gold down there. See any diamonds? Any diamonds? Ugly swamp water? Cool. Okay. I don't see any witch huts. Alright, we gotta head more this away. Viscerally. Oh. Should have made a boat. But look, I can actually swim faster than I can go in a boat. It's ridiculous. And I'm not even, this isn't even like sprint swimming. This is like normal swimming in Bedrock. Excuse me. Yeah, so we just need to turn a little farther this early. Hey buddy, what you doing? I'm looking for a jungle. That more ice off there on the right? Wow, there's a lot of ice. A lot of frozen oceans. Do I have a dolphin swimming with me? Nope. A lot of drown there. Alright, so once we hit 500 in the Z, we can just turn left and go another 500 blocks to the jungle. Oh, I'm skipping some frames. Load new chunks. I should probably stop and let it catch up. The game is running smooth. It just looks like the stream is getting choppy. We'll let it catch up a little bit. What do I got? I got 33% 6 minutes ago. Wow, 47% a few seconds ago. Sorry if it's getting choppy, guys. I'll let it catch up. I'm loading a lot of new chunks fast. Alright. The aquatic update 113 or what was it 1.8 right on Bedrock? I think it was 1.8. They nailed it. It was awesome. The kelp and the animals just having like actual fish and kelp just having vegetation. All right, we'll be here, Della. But just having actual vegetation in the water, like the kelp and stuff like that, it's really not optimized that well. You know, for some of the stuff, like it gets a little laggy in some spots, but it was a great update. It really was. I see it. There it is. I see jungle trees. I see the jungle. In the jungle, the mighty jungle. Okay, so once we get some... Oh, I missed it. Totally missed it. Meant to do that. Oh, are you kidding me? I could have just went around. Ah. Eesh. Alright, we're just gonna swim. Look. I think we have melons already. We have melons, so we just need cocoa beans, we need some jungle wood. And we need bamboo. So we gotta find bamboo.
Our first thing would...
Well, we'll take these cocoa beans, right? So that we can grow cocoa and make cookies, right? And we'll take some wood.
What do you need melons for?
What do we need melons for? We don't really need melons. You need melons for healing potions? Health potions?
Okay. Also.
Yes.
Oh,
What was that?
what do you use bamboo for?
Bamboo is for making scaffolding. Have you haven't played in a while, have you? They have a new block, scaffolding block, that you use like ladders. You can put it up. It just goes straight up in the air. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I think it's
So we'll get as many saplings as we can get out of a couple of trees. Hi, parrot. No, I don't want a parrot. With seeds. But not cocoa seeds. Cocoa seeds will kill him. Want to see? No, I'm not going to do it.
I thought you said you hate parrots.
You used to have to give them cookies, right? When they first came out, this is funny. When they first came out, you used to have to give them cookies, right? And everybody went nuts, right? Because they were making you tame parrots with cookies, right? And like they were all over the devs at Mojang going, no, you can't do that. Chocolate kills parrots, blah blah blah, right? Like going crazy. And it's like, dude, it's a video game. Calm down. You're like, oh yeah, but you're teaching these kids that they can feed their parrots cookies and it kills them. So they said, okay, fine. So they made it so that you can tame them with seeds, and you can tame them with any seeds now. Regular like wheat seeds, pumpkin seeds, melon seeds, just not cocoa beans because the cocoa beans are chocolate and they'll kill them. But now if you give them cocoa beans or cookies, it kills them. They die. Because, you know, real life. Minecraft is real life.
No.
Okay, so. Oh, hello. I don't have any fish.
I'll be right back. Oh, I have something.
I don't have any fish. Oh, your little plushie? Yeah, I remember your plushie.
Yeah.
We'll come back. We'll come back here and get an ocelot. You can't tame an ocelot anymore though, but you can. I think you can lead him. I think you can grab him with a lead or put him in a boat. I could put him in a boat. That way he wouldn't disappear.
What happens if he?
What's funny, Dana? The cookie thing? Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like. Alright, so I'm going to leave the bed there, just in case I die.
And you can find the ocelot again.
Yeah. We could, like I said, we could make a boat and catch the ocelot. You want to do that?
Yeah.
We need a shovel. So it still cracks me up that you need a shovel to make a boat. Alright, let's see. Where's that ocelot? He's like right over here.
How do you?
Yeah.
Ocelot.
There. Ocelot's caught in a boat.
Go into the boat.
I can go into the boat with him, yeah.
Can you? Oh.
I can. I could take him all the way home in that boat, probably. As long as it's connected to the ocean. As long as it's connected to the ocean, I could take him all the way home. Alright, so my bed is roughly here. Okay. 57, 650. Alright, so, okay, shh. I'm streaming, okay? So, I love that you're hanging out with me, but shush. Stop. Stop. Huh. Keep your eyes open for bamboo.
Yeah.
It's not hard to find bamboo. It just doesn't grow everywhere in the jungle. It grows in, they call them bamboo forests. So it's only in certain spots in certain jungles, but it's very tall. So it's usually it usually stands out. So now the other thing, I don't know if you guys know this, but they changed vines, right? You can actually climb a vine like a waterfall now. Just a vine that's just hanging in midair. You can actually climb it like a waterfall. Doesn't have to be up against anything. So you could theoretically place a vine at the top of a ravine or whatever and just let it hang in midair and go all the way up with it. That was in... Oh, it ended in the water. Thank goodness. That was in the last update, I think? I'm not sure. But that's Bedrock and Java. Oh, I think I see it. I think I see bamboo. I thought I saw it. I thought I saw it. Okay, we might get a little choppy now. Gonna let this load in a little bit. Load new chunks. Let this load in a little bit. Yes! The lone bamboo. I saw one bamboo. That's crazy. The lone bamboo. Really, is that like the only... Is that like the only bamboo? It's just this one? That's crazy.
Ah, this whole forest.
Oh, I know one bamboo is all I need. It's just strange. Okay, so now this is the funny thing, is I'm standing on the edge, right? As soon as you go into your inventory, you uncrouch in Bedrock. I died so many times in MHC from that, it's not even funny. Okay, so what do we get? Got 14. Awesome. Alright, so that's all we really needed was cocoa beans, some wood, some bamboo. I got some saplings. How many saplings did I get? We'll get some more here. We could make a boat and go back to spawn now. We could try. Oh, we have a boat. I guess we could try and take our ocelot back to spawn with us.
Yay.
The only problem I have with bringing an ocelot back to spawn is he's going to get into my my chicken pen and kill my chickens. Because that's what they do. Oh, hey, you know what I heard? I was watching, okay, who was it? Let me think who it was. Waddles. I was watching Waddles, and he was talking about a bug fix that's coming up, and they are supposedly fixing, I have 4, that'll get me 4 trees or 1 big tree. Alright, you know what? That's enough. I'll set up a portal. And we can always link it and then come back here if we need more wood. But they are supposedly fixing the dogs that don't teleport when they get into water. If you've ever had dogs in Minecraft and you try to go long distance with them and you get them in the water, and you just kind of lose them like along the way. Even if you're in an ice biome and you're like walking across the ice. Oh, you know what? You can't. Oh, yeah, that's right. You can't tame them. You can breed them, but you can't tame them. That's right. Yeah, so even if like you're in an ice biome and your dogs are following you and you get too far ahead of them, right? You kind of lose them. I guess they're fixing it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if it actually works, but threading the needle. Do. Alright, so this is where I gotta cut over. Come on. Hey, I found you! Hey, buddy, I found you! Yeah! Alright, so my bed and stuff is right up here. Another ocelot! Okie dokie. Alright. I can't even say that, buddy. VTG. Rip bamboo. I left the bottom. I left the bottom one so it would grow back. I only took the top. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Hope you decide to hang out, leave a like, subscribe, all that happy stuff. Do I wanna? If I take you back home, you're gonna kill my chickens. Oh, cool. There's a bunch of them right there. All right. So if I take you back home, you're gonna kill my chickens. I don't want you killing my chickens. But I am going to put a portal right here. Right here on the edge of the jungle is a good place for a portal. Come on. The clicky stuff in Bedrock is weird too. Okay. Put the bed down. So now here's the question, right? Well, let's see. I know about. I mean, we could risk a trip through the Nether. I don't remember what height my Nether portal is at home. It wasn't that bad of a trip. It was only a 20-minute walk. Maybe I think what I'll do is I'll write down these chords. So these chords are 5703 621. Yeah, 5703 621. So what we'll do is we'll light that, and then we'll go back home with the boat. I'm going to let you go. I'm probably going to hit him because hitbox. There we go. Yeah, so we'll go back home. This away. I think. You know what? Here, let me look at this. We're like right here. I guess it doesn't matter. I guess we'll wind up on there. We'll wind up out there. Okay. So if we go this way. Alright, so we have wood, cocoa beans, stuff. Bamboo. We got bamboo. Now we can plant bamboo at spawn. That's cool. Cake needs longer. Let's see. Alright, so we got bamboo. So bamboo is going to be, I think bamboo is going to be the best way to pillar up to get the cages to kill the dragon, right? I mean, any of you that have fought the dragon in Bedrock and in Java, he's a bit on the weak side in Bedrock. It's definitely not as hard in Bedrock as it is in Java. It's harder to break the end crystals, but you don't need to break them all. I mean, the last couple dragon fights, I didn't break all the crystals and I still beat the dragon. So, that was worthless. Alright, and I think this is open water. Yeah. Yeah, this is all open water. Okay, so if we go this way, so we got to get back to about 2400 0. Hey, Riyadh, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for coming out. Welcome to the stream. We just found a jungle. Got us some bamboo. There's a shipwreck. Oh, I don't have a water breathing potion on me. Oh, it's gonna be tough. I should put water breathing in my ender chest. I didn't even think of that. It is pretty close to the surface, though. I wonder. I could probably do it. I could probably do it with some sand. Yeah, I mean, all I have to do is give myself a little air down there, and that mast is sticking up out of the water, so I should be able to place sand against it. Yeah, shipwrecks are like certain death. Riyadh hitting that button. Okay, so oh, trapdoors. 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 Curses! Trapdoors and slabs. Curses! Okay, so if I try... Well, I have respiration, though. That's right, I forgot I put respiration on this helmet. Alright, so let's see. What's this map? Over there. Huh. I thought there was a third chest. Isn't there a third chest in these things? It's usually a food chest, though, so that's fine. Okay, let's get out of here. We going in the right direction? Yeah, we are. Go look for some buried treasure. So these maps are tricky. Like, a lot of people get mad at these maps. Okay, let's see. Whoop. Over there? Yeah, okay. So, what you gotta do... Little map tutorial. You gotta get yourself, like, right in the center of it. It's tricky. That's pretty close. See how the cursor is, like, right in the center of the X? And it can be under a solid block, too. It can be under, like, stone or sandstone. It isn't normally, but it can be. Oh, there it is, see? And that was the block next to the one that I was standing on. Ooh, diamond! Alright, so let's see, what don't we need? We don't need seeds, we can take the diamond. God, stop! Don't need oak saplings. Take the gold. Actually, we can do this. Diamond can go in there. Whoa, jeez! You dirty, rotten... Heart of the Sea, Prismarine. Don't really need chainmail. Name tags I don't need either. Yeah, that's good enough. So we'll put the Heart of the Sea in there. Lapis, we'll get rid of all this junk that we collected. We'll put all that in there. Yeah, we'll take the Prismarine. Okay. Do we want to... Here, let's sleep. We'll sleep quick. You heard what? I didn't say anything. You just said you were checking the cake and that the cake needed longer, and I said I don't even remember what I said now. I have. Is that a guardian? Oh, there's a guardian temple right there too. How did I? Whoa! What was that? RW, thanks for the subscription. That alert is like so loud. I gotta find a way to turn that down. That thing's like screaming in my ears. It makes me jump. It's a single player RW, but thanks for coming out to the stream. Yes, there's a guardian temple right there. I must have rode right over top of that thing. I don't know how I missed it. Anyway, so we're gonna mark this. We're going to mark that, so just if we're flying over it later, we don't go, oh, look. That's a cool structure over there. It must be natural. It's not a temple. Although that's probably like one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. It's like so much ice in this map, it's not even funny. You know, it's funny because playing RL Craft, you get all the dungeons and stuff that spawn in the world, so when you see structures like this, you're like, oh, there must be something hidden in it. And there usually is, but that's a really weird generation. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. Cool. Alright. Yeah, so Bedrock, we got pretty lucky. Respiration's a huge thing in Bedrock, right? Like, if you can get a respiration enchant on your helmet, that's like a huge thing. Because drowning is real. Because we can't place doors, we can't place torches, although you can't do torches in Java anymore either. So always try to make sure that you get some kind of a respiration enchant on your helmet. Excuse me. Respiration enchant and water breathing, which that's funny because usually the treasure chests have a water breathing potion in them. That one didn't, but I'm at the point in the game I have a brewing stand, so we're capable of doing that. Why am I going? Am I going in the wrong direction? I am. I'm going in the wrong direction. Poop. Where's my boat? Where's me boat? Yeah, we want to go this way. We want to go this way. I think that's the shipwreck we were just at. Yeah, I see my torch. That's funny that the torch renders from this distance. That is very funny. Do. Oh, that's why I didn't see the Guardian Temple, because it was on the other side of the shipwreck. A Guardian Temple next to a swamp. That's cool. There's actually a Guardian Temple not far from my base, not far from spawn. So that's probably going to be the one that we turn into Guardian Farm, only so that we don't have to go as far to get. See, like we don't have the issues in Bedrock that they have with the spawn chunks being overloaded. Look at that! It's like an iceberg in a swamp. Oh, come on. Lily pads on the iceberg. Yeah, we don't have the issues with like the spawn chunks and stuff running all the time because Bedrock doesn't have spawn chunks. I mean, we have spawn chunks, but they don't stay loaded, right? Nothing stays loaded in Bedrock. So you don't have an iron farm running constantly just because it's in the spawn chunks. Going the right way now? Yes, I'm going the right way now. Okay, so yeah, so we can pretty much build whatever we want around spawn, and it's not going to affect the gameplay because the chunk is loaded, because it doesn't. Nothing is technically loaded outside of 100 blocks of the player, 128 blocks of the player. It'll render, you can see it, but it's not the game ticks have stopped, like the clock stopped. So that way, that's why if you drop something on the ground in Bedrock and run away from it, you can go back weeks later and it's still sitting there, even though it's only like just over there, even though it's only 100 blocks away from you. But that also raises a problem with mobs, because mobs don't despawn either like they should normally. Like in Java, mobs spawn within 24 blocks of the player, right? Or I should say outside of 24 blocks of the player. 24 to 64, right? Mobs will spawn. Between 32 and 64, they quickly despawn. Like they notice they're not within range of a player and they despawn. Outside of 64, they don't even spawn, and when the player gets outside of 64, they despawn. It doesn't work that way in Bedrock. They try to make it work that way in Bedrock, but it doesn't. So what they do to fix it is they basically say outside 64 blocks, we're just going to stop the clock, right? So that means if there are mobs outside of 64 blocks, they just kind of stand there and do nothing, like their AI shuts down. And what that does is that leads to, especially like in a desert, if you're walking through a desert and you load all the caves, or if you're over an ocean and you load all the ocean and the caves under the ocean, that leaves all those mobs just hanging there. And it was a huge performance drain. So what I do every now and then to correct it is like I'll go into settings. Excuse me. Go into settings and just click on peaceful every so often, and what that does is that that basically clears all the mobs off the map, all the hostile mobs off the map, and then you don't have to worry about it. It's not really a cheat; it's a workaround. But because I'm not actually giving myself, I'm improving gameplay and stream quality for you guys. I'm not really helping myself in any way. But anyway, so that's how that works. Oops, ouch. Yeah, until they figure out how to do that, it's ridiculous. Yeah, Bedrock's like super buggy, Riyadh. Like, you know, I love the game and I love playing it, but there's like it's really buggy, like a lot of stuff that goes on. Like the way, and again, it's not a bug, but it's the way Redstone works. Redstone doesn't work the same in Bedrock as it does in Java because we don't have the there are certain bugs. Oh, a village. Have I been to this village? Oh, I think this is the first village I was at. This is the first village I was at because it's got the houses up on the hill. So this is the first village I was at where I accidentally hit that villager and the golem was going to hurt me. I don't think he's mad at me anymore. It's been a while. We'll find out, though. Hello, cartographer. He's a nobody. Yeah, there's nothing here. You can only sleep at night, but he's sleeping. He's sleeping. What do you mean I can only sleep at night? He's sleeping. There we go. I don't know, so I'm looking. I'm looking to see if there's any librarians. We got beetroots and wheat. Oh, I must have stolen Nitwit's bed. He's a cartographer. Yeah, I have a feeling this is the one I was already at. I'm taking these, though. Gonna take those. It's a weird path block. You're nothing, right? You're a nobody. Yeah, you're a nobody. He's unemployed. I could put a lectern down. Right? Did I have lecterns? I do have some lecterns. I could put a lectern down and see what we get. I already have a mending villager. After stream last week, right? I know I posted it on Twitter, but some of you don't actually follow me on Twitter and in Discord. But so after stream last week, I went back to the village that we raided. Anything in here? Oh, smithing table. I went back to the village that we raided, and I was able to convert all of them to librarians. And I have now I have an Infinity, a Looting 3, and a Mending villager in the other village, which is awesome. Excuse me. Just awesome. This is a lot of hay. You need hay. Excuse me. Oh, gotta clear my throat a little bit. You need hay bales to breed llamas, I think. But I don't know if you need anything else. I don't know if you need hay bales for anything else. Somebody was saying horses, but it's not. Horses is a golden apple. You can breed horses with a golden apple. You can also breed donkeys and horses to get mules with a golden apple. Alright, I think that's everybody. We'll just keep heading back this way. Probably going to take a break in a few minutes anyway. Go fill my coffee cup, stretch my legs. Been playing for just over an hour. So what do you guys think? What are your thoughts on this world? Like, what should we do next? I'm working towards the dragon fight. Right now I have 10 or 12. Did I pick up that ender chest? I do. Okay. I have 10 or 12 pearls. I have 10 or 12 ender pearls. So I got to get some blaze powder to make Eyes of Ender. I think I only have a couple of blaze rods left. So, and then we got to find the stronghold, which I know roughly where it is. Let's see. If I open up this map again. Nope, not that. What, did I close the map? Okay, it doesn't matter. It's roughly north of spawn. It's in an ice spikes biome. Keep an eye out for sunflowers. Sunflowers is the only 212 flower I don't have back at the house either. So how are the sounds today? I'm a villager trading hall. Yeah. Villager trading hall would be a good one. That's I set up a villager breeder. Was that last week or the week before? Last week, right? That stopped working. But I figured it would. Normally they stop about 20 or 24 villagers. They stop working. And the only thing that I can do is break all the beds, move all the villagers out of their holding pen, and replace the beds, and hopefully it'll start working again. But, yeah, farms are so broken in Bedrock, it's not even funny. Iron farms are broke. Everything's broke. So yeah, so I was saying, how's all the sounds today? I'm running through I tried something a little different this week. I'm running through a Voicemeeter mixing board, so we'll see. I have a little more. I have a little more control over the volume of the music, and I'm able to separate out Discord now. So that if I do have a collab, like we were playing last night in RLCraft, I was able to separate everybody's, well, not everybody's volume, but Discord volume from my own. So it's not that big of a deal. So now, Adela, if we stream again, I have or if we record or whatever, I have a thing that I can adjust your volume separately than mine, so I can lower my volume, raise your volume, and then raise the entire volume of the stream, and hopefully that'll equal it out. Yeah, because for a long time, the music and Discord and everything else were pumped directly into the speakers, and I had no way to separate any of it. Oh, we might be getting into sunflower territory. Is that tulips? That's a flower. That's a that's a flower forest. Well, no sunflowers. Hello, little donkey. That's a cool mountain, like all by itself out over there. Yeah, well, it was something. It was something that Fade was talking about, and it's something that I used to do on the old PC, and but it's one of those things that, because it's not necessarily intuitive how to set it up. So like, I still don't have it. It's still not set up properly, but it's set up enough that I can do. Like, there's more stuff that I can do. I just need to go in and I need to watch a couple of tutorial videos, or I need to talk to Fade about it for a little bit, because it's very easy to get this like infinite loop thing going that will make you crazy, because you'll basically feed one channel into another channel and it'll just keep looping, and you'll wind up with this insane echo, or you won't be able to isolate your sounds. It's very easy to do because you're doing everything with virtual cables instead of real cables, because it's all digital. It's not like you pick up a cable and say, okay, this is the input, this is the output. You're dealing with 5 or 6 different programs that you run all the time. Oh yeah, okay. But you're dealing with 5 or 6 different programs. Like, you're dealing with Discord, Pretzel for my music, gameplay. You're dealing with all sorts of stuff. That's a good question, Riyadh. I don't know how that would work. That's a good question. I don't know if just moving them would do it. I have to look into that. But we're almost home. We're almost home. But yeah, so basically what I have is it's not that complicated. It's just you kind of have to take a couple minutes to really think about what you're doing and how you're doing it. But it's not super complicated, and there are hundreds of tutorials out on it. There's home. Yeah, so I'm going to get home. I'll get safe inside the house, and then I'll take a couple minutes to go get a cup of coffee, stretch my legs a little bit, try and clear up my congestion, clear my throat out a little bit. But yeah, but it's called Voicemeeter Banana, is what it is. Okay. Do. More donkeys are spawning. Alright, we'll leave the boat right there. Get in here. We'll go sleep. Go sleepy sleep. Yep, my 2 donkeys are still in there. Alright, so we'll sleep. And, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, guys? you like the be right back screen? You like that one? I have a couple. Let's see what we got going on. Yeah, I have a couple. I have a couple. Well, you know, my start screen with me hugging the creeper, and then my be right back screen, and then my end is the one where I'm going off the rails into lava. And then I also have a technical difficulty one. It's like you're too young, Riyadh. And I don't know what they did overseas anyway, but here in the States, when television was more analog than it was digital, right? Because you always had cameramen and stuff like that, and stuff would break, right? Everything always broke. So it was very common to see like, please stand by, we're experiencing technical difficulties, right? And it would always show like a broken camera or something like that. So I mean, I have this. Yeah, so that was a big one. Like, stuff like that was always popular. That and test screens. I don't know if I have a test screen. Yeah, like, let's see. Yeah, like this was another one that was always That's another one that was always popular, was this test screen. You used to... Oh, this one too. The Indian head. The Indian head was always popular too. Yeah, it looks so great. You posted it on Twitter. Awesome. Yeah, but this was always another one. Was the one with the Indian head. It would please stand by. They used to broadcast that a lot too. But that's what we used to do. That's what we used to do here when TV was more analog. So, all right. So let's see. So we're back home. Let's get out of the way. Let's get some bamboo planted. This looks like a good spot to plant bamboo. And we can also whee! There. Get some cocoa beans going. Okay. Nice. And yeah, we'll plant a couple singles. Right there. Okay. I'm gonna move you. Move you down there. Yeah, so I have 12 ender pearls. I don't know how many blaze rods I have left. Go look at that. Okay, yeah, a girl drawing something on a blackboard. There were all sorts of test screens and stuff like that. Oh, I have plenty of blaze rods. I have plenty of blaze rods. Now, I wonder... What do I have? I have 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that'll make 12 Eyes of Ender, which should be... Even if they're all missing in the end portal. Yeah, so even if they're all missing in the end portal, that should be all that we need. You. Alright, so I can make 12 Eyes of Ender. We'll put them back in there. Name tags, I don't need. Sand, I don't need. Do I want to just smelt that into glass? I think I do. Hay bales. Did I put hay bales in there? I did. Okay. 55 hay bales. That's crazy. Okay, iron, you, lapis. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, saddle can go back in there. I'm gonna make gold blocks. Okay. Try and organize my chest until we get shulkers. Then it'll really be bad. Bump, bump. Nuggets don't need to go in there. Nuggets can go... Leather should probably stay in there. Bones can stay in there. And we'll probably wind up emptying this out before we go to the Nether. Heart of the Sea. Oh, I have a Heart of the Sea, so I can make a conduit. So the conduit... Alright, so the conduit is good if we decide to take on that ocean monument. I would have to get in there and place the conduit so that I would get water breathing, and then I wouldn't have to worry about potions. Yeah, so I would need... What would I need? I'd need a couple buckets of milk just to be able to mine some blocks quick. Okay, that's cool. Alright, so that's an option. Conduit. Yeah, it's getting close to sorting system time, I think. So much junk. Oh, lecterns. Lecterns can go back in here. All right. So I have my 20 obsidian. Okay, so let's see. So we need to go, let's see, what did we say it was? 5703, 5703, which is 712, and then 621. I wrote on an envelope, and I wrote it in a spot where it ran over top of some other writing, and I couldn't tell it was 621. 77. So 712 by 77 is where the portal for the jungle is going to be. So let's go see where that winds up taking us. Oh, I hear zombies. It's nighttime. Hey, witch. Bows never shoot where you think they're going to shoot. What do you get? Health potion? Empty bottles. So hey, I just wanted to say thanks for coming out to the stream, guys. I appreciate it. I have fun doing this every week. I hope you have fun watching me do it every week. Derping around. Let's see. Nothing else to go in there. No, nothing else to go in there. This stripped log can turn into planks. Jungle wood. We can put jungle wood over here. We can't. Anything that we need out of there? We can take that coal. And then jungle wood can go in there. Do. Okay, that works. Okay. We got bamboo. We got bamboo growing. Woohoo! Okay. So, oh, that's what I wanted to show you, Riyadh. The spawn, the breederator. Guys, come on. Really? Are you serious? So I have them walled up here just so they don't, but as you can see, I have quite the few. What do we got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Now 16 or 17 villagers is where it shut down. That's about where it shut down. I haven't really been over there since. I did have a couple villagers escape. I had to put a wall on the backside. I had to wall this in because they were escaping. But I don't know. I don't know. These guys may have just run out of food too. But yeah, these guys may have just run out of food, so that's a distinct possibility also. Hello, kitty, kitty, kitty. Bye, kitty. You, what are you doing? Oh. Yeah, the bows shoot, like, they never shoot in the same place twice either. Like, it's annoying. Oh, missed the ladder. Nothing. Okay. Let's get out of here. Yeah, the bows in Bedrock, like in Java, they have an arc. Like you can kind of guess like where the arrow's going to go. Like it takes a little bit of practice to get your aim down, but you can figure out like, oh yeah, this guy's this far away. I need to shoot here, right? In Bedrock, the stuff is weird, right? Number one, the bow shoots like, let's see, we'll shoot someplace where I'm not going to get in danger of shooting a pigman. But the bow shoots pretty much straight, right? It doesn't really drop. But you see how far off to the left it shot? Now this one is probably going to shoot in a different spot. That one's going to shoot in the same spot, right? So if I come up and I bring it back over to where it was shooting, now look where it shoots. It shoots over to the right. Like, and now it's shot in the middle. So how are you supposed to hit anything accurately? And you can pick up arrows from an infinity bow in Bedrock. You can't do that in Java. Okay, so I want... we're going to go this away and this away. Okay. What am I after now? 71277. Okay. So I did some adventuring, sort of. I went to the desert. Okay, that's going the wrong way. But I went to the desert, and I set up a portal over in the desert for killing Enderman. So that's where I got all those eyes from. That's weird. It looked like it was going the right way, and then when I got over here, it wasn't going the right way. Okay, this one we may have to go up into the ceiling, because if I have to head this way... Whoop, if I have to head this way, there is... there's not much over here. Except death holes. Yeah, because it's that way. So we may have to get up into the ceiling. So let's do that. Let's do that. We'll start a staircase right here, and we'll go up into the ceiling. And this is like, this is the worst part about the Nether, is staircasing up, because the lava comes down the stairs so fast, there's nothing you can do. Another ghast. They spawn so frequently. I'm so I'm so nervous about lava right now coming down on my head. It's not even funny. Hey, Anthrax, how you doing, buddy? Hey, Grim, didn't see you jump in. How's it going with the house painting and all your getting ready to go? Part of me envies you for moving, but part of me doesn't envy you for having to get the house ready. That is a job and a half, man. Especially if you've been in that house like any amount of time. Okay, so we're at bedrock, okay? So we'll just open this up. All right, so we're pretty close to 77. So I'm gonna open this up. We're gonna go to 77. There we go. So there's 77. I don't... Yeah, I guess they would stop the lava, wouldn't they? Sure. Yeah, if I put the signs, yeah, you know what? You might have an idea there. So, Anthrax. So, last night playing RLCraft, it wasn't on stream, but it was before I got on there. I wanted to check some settings. I discovered, you know, like when you go into the towers and stuff, and they have all the spawners and like the zombies and the skeletons are coming down the stairs at you and up the stairs. I tried to block the zombies in the one room, so that I could kind of regroup and eat up a little bit. And I put down a crafting table across the door at like head height to bar the door. They walked right through the crafting table. So apparently a crafting table is a transparent block, or zombies can walk through objects. I don't know. It was really weird, but it was like I got my butt handed to me. It was really weird. Yeah, I put a crafting table down, and they were able to just walk right through it. Oh, I thought I just saw a hole. So this is probably the safest way. Anybody who doesn't play that much, or who doesn't get into the Nether that much, going all the way up to the ceiling is probably the safest way to tunnel through the Nether. Occasionally you'll hit an open area, right? And occasionally you'll hit lava, but you won't hit those vast like lava oceans where like you have to bridge across everything, and you're pretty much protected on both sides. The only downfall to this is if you're going 1,000 blocks in the Nether, you could be tunneling over top of things, like you're not seeing fortresses and stuff like that. So it's not a way to adventure, but it is a good way if you want to make like a transportation system in the Nether. Because right now we're going like 700 blocks. And it's just a straight shot. Oh, see? And then just punch a hole like that, and the lava goes down. And then you can boop, seal that up. Yeah, that's weird. Just don't take your time. You don't want to speed run it. there? What's there? Another 60 blocks or so? Yeah, you see, like, every now and then you'll hit an opening. But it's not that bad. What's here? Anything? Oh, doesn't look like anything. Oh, more lava. Just punch a hole. I mean, I've seen guys that get a little. Where am I going? 712. Yeah, I mean, I've seen guys that like get here and they'll knock that one out, and then they'll do this, and then they'll fill that one. It's easy enough as you're going to just knock one back. All right, so. Okay. 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 So this is 71277. So there's that should be the center of my portal. I'm not going to make a 3-wide portal either. I think I'm just going to make a 2-wide portal. Okay, so this should link up to the, I want to build, let's put a chest here, get rid of some of this netherrack. Okay. Pick up some of this netherrack. Hey, Alib, I'm sorry. No, it's a single player. Oh, look at you. It's a single player. It's just a single player Bedrock World. Where'd you go? Oh. Hi, Mr. Finger? Did we have a Mr. Finger join the chat? I didn't see a Mr. Finger. Hey, Amir, I'm sorry. It's a single-player world. Just hanging out, playing some Bedrock, doing a little bit of streaming. Sunday morning, setting up a nether portal to the jungle. Okay, so this is our lobby, I guess we'll call it. Bang. Let me eat up. 1800. Yeah, it's only 11. It's only 11 o'clock here. Only 11 a.m. here. Ta-da! Bad guys coming to eat my face. Cool. All right. So now we can open this up. All right. Let's see. Let's get some stuff on the bar where I need it. Bang, bang. Yeah, you just kind of want to go easy. You don't want to go like running through. And then eventually, this could be a ice boat path or a horse. I used to use skeleton horses when the skeleton horses came out. I always used to use skeleton horses in the Nether because it just seemed like that's where they belonged. It was just fun. But boats on ice is crazy fast. Of course, in a single-player world, I was never in that much of a hurry to get to where I was going. Just trying to keep up with chat while I'm playing here. So, thanks everybody for coming out. Make sure you hit that like button. Helps the channel out a lot. And if you enjoy hanging out and watching Minecraft and whatever, make sure you subscribe or think about subscribing anyway. A small channel, small community. We're all pretty tight knit here. I'm on Twitter at Big Edley. I also have a Discord. It's just Big Edley. I stream every Sunday morning from this Bedrock World. Well, normally this Bedrock World. Sometimes we change it up. Sometimes we do some different stuff. But it's almost always Bedrock World on Sunday mornings. And then Wednesday nights, I do a Java World. I'm on a Java server with Adela Butterfly, who's in the chat now. She's my moderator. And what she says goes. But yeah, Wednesday nights I play from World of Solitude, which is a Java server. Awesome. Okay, so we're back to this little area type thing. Oh, my pockets are full. All right. We'll take this one down. I've been trying to think of projects too. Like, I was thinking for the Mushroom Island. Oh, you sneaky, sneaky. Come on, stick your head out. Got it here. Yeah, I was thinking for the mushroom biome, maybe we go, like, industrial or futuristic. So many guests in Bedrock. Kind of like, not really like the thoughts on Isolation City on World of Solitude, but maybe something along that lines, because it would give me a chance to mess with quartz and polished diorite and stuff like that, concrete powder. Okay. So that's our stairway, right? And then that's also an easy way to get up here, right? Yeah, let's see. Yeah, that works. Get over here and get that tier. I don't need an apple. There we go. All right. Oh, I love seeing that mending pick go dink, 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 dink. Okay. What we got going on? What mode do you play in? Oh, yeah, I don't, yeah, I play in hard. Like, this is on hard. Yeah, I don't know if skeleton horses spawn in easy either. I haven't had a skeleton horse spawn in Bedrock in a long time. I don't know what it is. Yeah, well, like, we just had that conversation. I don't know if you were here for it, Anthrax, but, like, every now and then I have to put the game back to peaceful to clear out the mobs, because Bedrock has that weird thing where mobs don't really despawn. So like every now and then, like if I'm having a hard time, like say I'm looking for Enderman and there's just nothing spawning in the desert, it's probably because the caves underneath me are just loaded with husks and everything else. So I'll click the game on peaceful and then back to hard and just kind of like give it a reboot. But it also helps with the gameplay a little bit, because it'll get rid of all the mobs in your map. So like if you have a mob farm, like say you have a creeper farm and nothing's spawning in it, it's probably because the caves underneath you are just loaded with other mobs. The downside to that is, welcome Derek and Quinlan. Welcome guys, welcome to the stream. The downside with that is though is it despawns even the aggressive mobs that you have name tagged. So like if you have zombies in an iron farm that are name tagged, or if you have zombie villagers somewhere that are name tagged and you're waiting to cure them, and you click it on peaceful, it despawns them too. So you gotta be careful. You gotta think about it when you do it. But yeah, Bedrock always had that issue where it seems to get night faster when, like, the first night comes fast. Yeah, I guess so. I guess that, I don't know, it's still, yeah, putting it in peaceful helps mob control, yep. And it's simple, like, I mean, all you have to do is just go into settings, right, and you click just peaceful, bang, there's no hostile mobs on the map, right? And then you can just click it, bang, back to hard, and now they respawn, right? But it got rid of all the ones in the areas where you aren't. So like they're only spawning now within 64 blocks of you. So like all of the mobs, like all the zombies that we loaded in the jungle and everything else, they're all gone. They're gone now. Yeah, so it helps. It helps with, oh, jeez! Yeah, well, you know, we were laughing, I was watching, I'm friends with like Dadcraft and Zloy and the Pigglesworths, right? When I started playing MHC, those were the guys that I hung out with on Discord and I talked to. Dadcraft actually got me into YouTube, like, you know, doing the recording the MHC. It was his Discord that I was in where we were all kind of talking about it. But they're playing RL Craft now. The three of them are together, and it's funny. When they came into their first autumn in the game, right? We're trying to figure out now if Minecraft had seasons, wouldn't it be cool, like, if the nights were longer during the winter? Like, so you had longer days in the summer and longer nights in the winter. Like, that would be like crazy. If you had like, if all of a sudden, like, it was winter time on the map and it was 5 minutes a day and 15 minutes a night. I don't have a server. I don't have a server. My son Crasher keeps pushing me to try and join a server, or to try and set up a server. But like, what would you be looking for? Would you be looking for Bedrock or Java? See, because that's the thing is, I don't know how well Bedrock servers are now. I mean, they have the realms, but realms are limited to what, like 10 players, I think, or something like that. But What would be great, Anthrax? The day-night stuff? That would be crazy. If you had like a whole like see, because well, Adela and I were talking about if they had seasons, how would they do it? Right? Like since it's all over the world, like would it be regional? Whoa, extreme close up. Would it be regional? Would it be like based on when you started the map? So like if you started the map, would every 150 days or something change the season? Well, the server. See, you'd have to go through. See, because it always used to be Pocket Mine. Like you'd go to CubeHost or whatever, and you'd get a Bedrock server, which is cheap. And then you'd have to install Pocket Mine because Bedrock didn't actually have a server platform. Microsoft didn't put the server files out. Like in Java, you can just go download the server files and set it up as a server. But in Bedrock, you would have to use a third party, which was like Pocket Mine, and then you'd have to put all your add-ons into it. So it got complicated fast. But I believe Microsoft has finally I'll have to look at that. I'll have to look into that. Yeah, I have to look into that. A snowy biome where there's no daytime. Yeah, like the land of the eternal night, right? Like but not pitch black, just twilight, right? You have to have the like Alaska is the land of the midnight sun, right? Alaska has the extreme long days and the extreme long nights. Yeah, I'll have to look into Leet. I'm going to write that down, actually, before I forget it, because I'll totally forget that. Yeah, because I had a Java server on CubeHost, and I ran it for a while. My son and I used to play on it, and then he kind of lost interest in the game. Oh, cool. All right, yeah. Yeah, I have a couple of Android devices, yep. Yeah, so it's cool. I mean, I'll definitely look into it. I'll definitely look into it. Because it's something that, oh, jeez! That wasn't nice. Yeah, I have two boys. I have two boys, and they both play Bedrock. And then my son Crasher has a couple of friends that are mending. Bing, bing. Oh, I love it. My son Crasher has a couple of friends that we were actually playing yesterday. Me and Crasher and a friend of his. That seemed like a deeper hole than that, but okay. So anyway, where were we at? So we got we have the jungle transfer. Oh, I got to pick up. Let me pick up my netherrack before it totally despawns. You know what? They're always like right around the corner. They're always there. It's probably been long enough. It's probably bam. I probably lost those. I just can't. I can't let a. Oh, he was just over the edge. Oh. We were laughing on the one server. I used to play on Rendog's server from Hermitcraft. And back in the early days of his server, there weren't many of us on, right? Okay, so it all despawned. I spent enough time talking that it all despawned. So there weren't many of us on. So it was easy with a looting 3 and a bow to get gas tiers. And because it was a server, and because there were a lot of people on the server, they had everything cranked up. So like a looting 3 with an arrow used to give me like, let's see, is it nighttime? Of course it's nighttime. I used to get like I'd shoot a gas and it would drop 4 tiers. right? Which was awesome. But so we'd sell them because you needed them to respawn the dragon because the dragon dropped Elytra. So I'm gonna fix my pick. So I'd collect them and I'd sell them, and I was like the only one that ever got them because I'd be on there and it was. You get. I missed. What'd you say, Derek? If you want some seeds to try out, look up. Oh, Minecraft and chill. Okay, I got you. Yeah. Actually, most of my seeds I find myself, or I find them on Reddit, or some stuff like that, because I had a lot of experience with seeds because doing the MHC, I was doing the Minecraft Hardcore challenge in Bedrock, and okay, cool. Yeah, so I used to find all of the, oh, I gotta get my, I don't want my looting 3, I want this one. I used to get all my seeds off Reddit and stuff like that, so, let me see, here, I'll let that through. Hey, Skylar. Oh, you work for Leet? Awesome. Welcome to the stream. What was I talking about? Oh, seeds, yeah. So, doing the Minecraft Hardcore Challenge, they have it's basically set up by this guy, Michael Deering, and it's based around Java, right? So he would pick these seeds, he'd come up with these seeds, and he'd come up with a crazy challenge based on the seed. And my son wanted to do it in Bedrock, so I said, okay. I said, well, we'll look into it. And I started doing it. I started finding the seeds and matching the seeds and stuff like that. Some of the seeds are close, and some of them are really not close at all because we don't have large biome. We don't have the ability to turn structures off. We don't have a lot of that stuff. So I had to get as close as I could, and but it worked out. It worked out pretty good. It was a lot of fun. I haven't been doing it for the last couple of months. I've been bad. I haven't even been putting out Bedrock seeds for anybody who wants to play it. But real life, I mean, it's crazy. I gotta set up one of these with more than one spawner in it. This thing's slow. Alright, so let's see. Well, whew, Skylar, thanks for the sub. That's really noisy. I gotta find out how to turn. I gotta see if you can turn down the alert. I have to see if you can turn down the alert because that thing is loud in my ears. Yes, he's playing in Java this month. Yep. Yeah, he only does Bedrock when he's playing with his kids. There, a couple months ago, we did a Bedrock challenge where you spawned on the edge of a ravine, and you had like a 50-50 chance of going down in, and yeah, I'm using Streamlabs. I'm using Streamlabs OBS. Survival Island seeds. That's actually this month's challenge. It was actually supposed to be a salvage challenge where in the Java seed they spawn in the middle of the ocean, no land in sight, and you were supposed to salvage. He gave you coordinates to an island, I think. It was either an island or a shipwreck, but he gave you coordinates to an island or a shipwreck, and then you weren't allowed to go to the mainland, so whatever you used to survive, you had to salvage from shipwrecks. Which, that isn't really an option in Bedrock because we don't have large biomes, so I couldn't find a large ocean biome seed. So I found a Survival Island seed. Oh, I didn't find it. It was on YouTube. Some YouTuber did a It was funny because he did a seed showcase on it, and he actually posted the seed wrong, which is funny. And it's either because oh, it was Course to a Shipwreck? Okay. Yeah, well that's and that was kind of what I was going for in Bedrock. The seed is Marabell, all small letters, Marabell for Bedrock, and you spawn on a survival island with no trees. There's nothing there, but within render distance there is another island with a tree on it, and possibly sugarcane. I don't remember, but the object is you're not supposed to leave those two islands, right? So you're well, thank you. You're not supposed to leave those two islands. Yeah, I do that what in the browser, Skylar? Because I don't see the dashboard on my. I must have to do it in the browser. I'll figure it out after the stream. But thank you though. Yeah, well, there's a couple of really good survival island seeds. Like there's one out there. I don't remember it off the top of my head, but there's one. There's one where you spawn on a survival island with there's a village, right? It's a village on an island. I can't remember the name of it now. I can't remember the seed now. And then there's another one. There's another one. It's funny because you look at people who post on Reddit and you look at like what goes through their head when they're trying to. Oh, I'm sorry. This is a single player world. You look at the guys. You look at the guys on Reddit and like what they're doing when they're trying to find a seed. And there was one that came out years ago. We are all weird, Grim. I don't know what to tell you, dude. So, but yeah, there's a seed that's been around a long time. It's Mesa Please, right? So this poor dude was probably trying to find a mesa forever, right? And finally he typed in Mesa. I want to say it's a capital M, so it's capital MESA, and then a space, and then PLZ, all small, and it puts you on a survival island. And it's a pretty decent survival island. I'm pretty sure it's capital M. The seed is probably on my Discord. It's yeah, actually let me look. Minecraft seeds. Yeah, Mesa Please. It's a capital MESA space small PLZ, and it's a survival island. Let's see. Let's do this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I'm trying to got way too many things going here. Let's see. Oh, sorry about that, guys. That's the link to my Discord. But there's seeds in there. There's I don't spend a whole lot of time there. It's been pretty inactive, but I need to start making it more active. But yeah, I have a seed. I have seeds. I used to do a lot of seed showcases. Oh, wrong button. I'm trying to catch up on chat here. You want a tour of my base? Yeah, sure. There's not much to see, but I can show you what I got. So we'll start upstairs, I guess. Shut this off. So we spawned this seed. I started this seed. I was looking for a tutorial. I wanted to do a tutorial world on building a village, right? Like some weird stuff like that. And yeah, I still haven't watched that, Anthrax. I got to do that today. So I started this seed looking for a tutorial village, and when I spawned in, you spawn in like right down here. None of these trees are here. I think there's one oak tree here, but you spawn in like right down here somewhere in here, and oh, you can't see it now, but there's a mushroom island right there, and there's a frozen ocean right there. So, and then this is all the wood that I've collected to try and get supplies. So, we have a pen, we have some chickens. What we got going on here, guys? Oh, we're full up on eggs. Okay, cool. This is my little house. Not much to see. Basic Minecraft starter house, right? I haven't done any decorating yet. And then upstairs, I had my enchantment set up here, right? And went to the nether, got our brewing stuff. We'll work on a storage room next. I think that's going to be somewhere where these jungle trees are. I think we're going to put a storage room in. This is basically the enchantment room, right? We have an express lane and then an elevator to get up, right? Oh, I hear a zombie somewhere. This is a single cave spider spawner, right? So we can turn the spider on or off. So we have a single spider spawner, right? Cave spiders. There's a mine shaft right underneath our house. Anything in here worth anything? Take some dirt. Oh, take the rails. Yeah, so that's it. We this is based on Fortis Gnome's design. Yeah, the Soul Sand elevator. Soul Sand makes stuff so much easier now. But this is based on Fortis Gnome's Java design. There's a couple of tweaks we had to make because Bedrock has some issues with stuff. But for the most part, it's exactly like Fortis shows you in the tutorial. I'm thinking about doing a tutorial later for this with the modifications that I made, because I haven't been able to find one in Bedrock, and this one works pretty well, and I'm able to turn it off and on. This was our mine. I have a little bit of a storage set up, but this is my strip mine, right? Down this one, we discovered a slime chunk. So I decided, since I was going to be at the slime chunk farming, I built an AFK fisher, which actually, this thing works awesome. I just have to say. 44 diamonds is pretty good. Yep, 44 diamonds is awesome. Is that with fortune or no? But I mean, this thing, this is pitiful. I mean, you know, I bring people here to show them the place, and there's only one of you. What's that? Any other time I come in here, ask Anthrax. Any other time I come in here, this place is loaded. Ask Anthrax. I'm serious. Any other time, this place is loaded. I bring company? No. But yeah, this thing works awesome. This is based off of a design by Silent Whisperer, who, if you guys don't know who he is and you play Bedrock, you got to check him out. He does all sorts of technical stuff. But it works awesome. I mean, I got a bunch of infinity bows. I've thrown out a whole bunch of fish. See, I can get under there. Water bottles, saddles, enchanted books. I caught 2 mending books. I keep the grindstone here. All right, here. So here's a cool little thing, right? You get XP from fishing, right? You also catch. Let's see. We'll get in here. You also catch these bows and stuff. All right, we'll get rid of that one. So you have these bows. You get the XP back from them. So you have 2 skeleton spawners. How far apart are they from each other? Like they're not close to each other. You know, I thought that too, Dana, for a while, but I don't think that's the case at all. Like there's another little one. Hey, there we go. Hi, guys. Yeah, so if I ever get this thing finished, you know, with 2 or 3 layers and whatever, this is going to be a pretty good farm. Sticky pistons for days. So that's 41 slime balls, and that's not even a looting sword. Yeah, that's not even a looting sword. Okay, well there's, I'm actually, when I do this one, I'll probably do a tutorial on it, but there's several different ways to do it. First, you have to locate a slime chunk, right? Which is difficult. First you have to locate a slime chunk, which, in Bedrock, it seems like slimes generate, quite often. I don't know of any... I don't know of any map service like Chunkbase or anything like that that shows you where slimes are. I mean, I could look, but as you're mining, as you find a slime chunk, you need to find the corners of the chunk, right? And then you need to dig up. Slimes only spawn between level 5 and level 40, right? Or on the surface in a swamp at night. So once I get that going, that'll probably be... I have a feeling next week on this world I'm probably going to fight the dragon. I should be ready to fight the dragon next week. Yeah, so yeah, slimes spawn naturally on the surface at night in swamps, right? But you also have a chance to get them underground below level 40 in a slime chunk, right? So a chunk is 16 by 16. That's why this is all hollowed out like that. Yeah, while you're mining around and stuff, if you run across a slime underground, right? Remember where you saw them, right? And mark it out, you know, whatever, with a if you find them in a small hole, right? Like when I found this chunk, I think it was this one. I don't remember. But I had a spot that was 2 wide and 1 wide, right? So like the like if you envision, let's see, this, yeah. So I'm strip mining, and there's a slime right here, right? And he was actually stuck in the wall. He was a 3x3 slime stuck in the wall. So that kind of told me where where the slime chunk was. And then it was just a matter of finding the corners and hollowing this out, right? Because this is the only spot. They're not going to spawn over there. They're not going to spawn over there. They're only going to spawn in this chunk. And they're random. They're not the same place every map, right? They're random. So when you find one, then you can build a slime farm. And slime farms are easy because basically all you have to do is just stand within 24, 30 blocks of them and they take care of themselves. But yeah, that's all part of my plan is I'll get a slime farm on this. I got the villager breeder that's not working right now. An iron farm is coming, so is a creeper farm. I want to build a creeper-only farm for gunpowder. I'm not really worried about too many other mob drops, like, not really worried about witches, and skeletons would be nice, but I have infinity bows, so I'm really not worried about arrows, but a bone farm would be nice. But I could do that with a big pumpkin melon farm, too. And composters, and automate bone meal. Okay, so let's see. Let's not take up too much time here. We'll throw you in there, you in there, you in there. Get rid of all this junk. Okay, so we went to the jungle. What was I doing? We were doing a tour. Totally forgot what we were up to. See, I get sidetracked easy. And it's nighttime. Oh, I got the wrong sword. Wrong sword. Cool. Alright. Okay, so, yeah, so like I said, I had the villager breeder over there. This is our nether. Cool. Thank you, ATS. I try to keep everything chill. You know, like it's the jungle is that way. That's where we just were. Right? Ooh, big slime. Ka-cha! Ka-cha! That's weird. They like spawn around you. Watch out for the pigman. Watch out for the pigman. Nice. Cool. Alright. So, this is, my villager holding pen. So this is the villager holding pen, and cats. But, I set up a breeder. I don't know that a zero-tick farm is a thing in Bedrock, is it? And honestly, whoa, missed it. You can bone meal Bedrock and, or bone meal sugarcane in Bedrock. So yeah, so this is the breeder. Right now, I think all the beds are taken up by the ones in the other dimension, so it's not producing. Either that or they're out of food. But this is the breeder. They're relatively safe because it's on the mushroom. Let this load in a little bit. But yeah, zero tick works pretty well. They're also lag monsters, though. So that's that. And then let's see, what else do we have? We have another village off behind me. But this is where I was at. This is where I was at most of the week this week, like after work. I come in here. This is my Enderman killing zone. Oh, dropping tears like crazy. Dropping tears like crazy. But yeah, this is my Enderman killing zone. Cool, that's awesome. I haven't seen any Endermen around. What's looking for, bud?
I wanted to play
Looking for Forza 3?
Forza Motorsport 3.
So this is a temple that I took over. Hello, Cuttlefish. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so we'll just let this load in a little bit. So yeah, so this is a temple that I took over. I came over to the desert looking for Enderman. So I cleared this all out. Not much loot in here. There wasn't much of anything really. But yeah, so my thought was that this is my little Enderman killing zone, which I was able to get 12 pearls out of it. So and a bunch of rabbit's feet. There's just over that hill, there's another village. So I've been trying to stay... The heck was that noise? Hear a noise behind me. Oh, it must be somebody must have turned on the Wii U or something. It sounds like it's grinding up. Sounds like it's grinding up DVDs. But you built a tree farm? Cool. Yeah, I gotta see what this noise is. Something doesn't sound healthy. Okay, I'm back. It was it's my Xbox making weird. Had the Lego Star Wars CD in it. It sounded like it was chewing it up. Oh, I'm sorry, Most X Rob. It's a single player. Oh, Adela's got you. Yeah. So anyway, like I was saying, I came here to hunt Enderman. See, there's more ice over there. There's ice everywhere in this map. And I kind of took over this little temple, made it a kill zone. That's it. I mean, not much to see. We'll do something with this down here. We'll turn this into some kind of a base. Right? I made little windows here where I can kind of peek out and see if there's any Endermen. So, this is a good trick. It's a wall, so mobs can't jump over it, so even baby zombies can't get through that. Even though it looks like it's more than a block tall, this is a block and a half high, so a baby zombie can't get through there. Nothing can get through there, technically. I mean, except for a cave spider. A cave spider can get through there, because the cave spider can climb the wall and get through a half-block high spot, but cave spiders don't generate naturally in the world yet, thank God. And that's it. What do we got? We got anything here? Bunch of netherrack. I can take that back with me. Sea pickles. There were sea pickles on a table in a desert village, which seems strange to me, but hey, whatever. So what kind of tree farm did you build, Derek? This is one of those songs that just gets stuck in my head. Like, I'll be humming this all day now. And then the only other thing that we found in this world, well, I found two nether fortresses. One is over that way. Yeah, if you follow those around that way, it's over there. And then we have another one that's over this way. So one is like straight out that way, not that far away. And then this one is a little far away, but this one is actually where one of our villages is. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ATS. And then the other fortress is right here. Which, this will probably wind up being some kind of a... Alright, so you see, like, there's a blaze rod over there that has been there for like 2 weeks. Yeah, this blaze rod has been here for like 2 weeks. Where did that gas die? He died like right up here, didn't he? Maybe not. Yeah, so this is probably going to turn into a farming area. We have a blaze spawner right there, and then we have we could probably turn a lot of this into a wither farm. Yeah, it's weird. With the bow, you never know which way it's going to shoot. So, anyway, and then this is our little... This goes to our village. Yeah, well, yes and no. That only works on a 2-high tunnel. But, and then this is our village. I had to kill that golem, Riyadh. He just... Every time I came back here, he wanted to kill me. So I had to finally just kill him. So we don't have a golem. But this guy, if I remember right, this guy is a looting 3 villager. This guy is a, I think this guy's an Infinity villager or a Silk Touch villager. I don't remember. We can do this. Yeah, he's Silk Touch for 9. Anybody in there? Oh, that's right. I think he's my mending guy. He's my mending guy, I think. I think that's why I have him locked in. No, he's looting. Looting 3 for 17, which isn't horrible. Not horrible, but that trade should come down, too. I don't trust zombies. I'm playing it hard, so they'll break the doors down. Alright, so Silk Touch, looting. One of these guys is, I think this guy in the big house is mending. Infinity for 10. Which, again, is a pretty good trade. My mending is 20. Yeah, mending for 20. So there's the mending guy. So it's cool. Is that what it is? The dulcet tones of Big Edley? I put you to sleep? I hear you. Hey, you know what? I was up playing Minecraft until 1:30 in the morning this morning with Jackal Wolf and Jay Geek and a couple other guys. So it's one of those things. Trust me, I know. I woke up about 40 minutes before the stream started. I was like, I got to stream. But yeah, so this is my trading hall at the moment. Yeah, you know what? I was lazy. It's how I was doing it. I was here, I came here in a hurry 2 weeks ago? Last week? 2 weeks ago? Oh yeah, hey Nathok, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, because right now it's almost noon here, right? And I start the stream at about 9 a.m. Excuse me. Start the stream about 9 a.m. And I was up. We start playing normally at about 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 10 p.m. 10 p.m. Eastern. And we went until about 1:30 in the morning. I think Nathok and I were the last two on the server. And we went until it was about 20 after 1. We got off there. Who's that, Adela? Me? Feeling refreshed? I'm fine. I'm fine, except for my allergy voice. I don't know what it is. It's when I was a kid, I never got allergies. I want to go up there and see what's up there. When I was a kid, I never got allergies. And but as I get older, like stuff starts to affect you differently. And now it seems like I'm always coughing or something. Ooh, he died twice. Must have been a really good shot. Tear? No tear? No tear. I just want to kill them all. But yeah, like after you, like if you go through the Nether and like you load all these chunks and you get all these guys hanging out here and stuff, you can put it on peaceful. They're gone, and then that way you have a chance to do some other stuff. Yeah, I mean, I never, like now the leaves are falling and everything's changing, and I wake up in the morning, I'm all congested. I have a hard time clearing my throat. Oh, Riyadh. And then, of course, you know, these paths will all get prettied up and stuff. And all right, so now we have a string farm and we have a bamboo farm. So we should be able to make a ton of scaffolding. My armor is pretty much enchanted. I have an infinity bow. So what else do we need? I don't think I'm going to wear a pumpkin. I don't think I'm going to do that. Let me load this in. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to wear a pumpkin on my head. I mean, unless I change the texture pack, but I'm really not that concerned with it. I'm pretty good at avoiding Enderman. Where's your buddy? I saw two of you. I saw two. There were two skeletons here a second ago. I know there were. Alright, whatever. You need luck. Not so much in Bedrock. Yeah, that's true, Anthrax. I've read that too. Every 20 years, you go through like a reset, right? You've been playing Pocket Edition for a year, Derek? You play on a touchscreen, or because I'll tell you right now, I never did well on a touchscreen. I never did well on a touchscreen. I hated playing on a touchscreen. Okay. Nice. So we got some jungle wood. We got some cocoa beans. You dirty. Got left two. Boop. Okay. Perfect. Well, I mean, that's all. That's basically all this is Pocket Edition, right? Windows 10 is basically just Pocket Edition. Oop. Heal up my pick. See what's going on. You started playing on your phone in 2012? Yeah. Well, okay, true. Yeah. Yep. I started on a Kindle. I started playing Pocket Edition on a Kindle when my oldest was like, I don't know, 2 or 3. It had to be Pocket Edition was still in alpha, so because we got it for free. So it had to be like 2011 when Pocket Edition came out. But hello, Sudzanka. I hope I didn't murder that too bad. But welcome to the stream. Yeah, I started playing Pocket Edition in like 2011-ish. My son was little. he got it. He talked his mother into getting it on a Kindle. So, and I used to sit there at night and mine. I don't know how much I actually... Yeah, I don't think I ever found diamonds. Later I got it. Hey, Draven, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Well, welcome from Poland. Yeah, we used to mine, like, I'd sit there and, Alright, hey man, ATS, thanks for coming out. Thanks for coming out. I'm glad you were here. And thanks for the like. I'm good, Draven. How you doing? Did you have fun last night? This is the other thing. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird not having the offhand, but it's easier with a keyboard because you can just keep rocking between 1 and 2 to keep your stuff going. Let's see. What were we talking about? Oh, how we got started in Pocket Edition. Yeah. Yeah, my son used to. My son was little. Oh, it crashed a lot? Yeah, you were having a hard time with it? Yeah. Yeah, when my kid was little, he used to play, and I mean, basically, a lot of what he did was just creative. Like, he'd just go around, spamming blocks. And then we got to the point where, I would stay up at night and mine. I would just mine for hours, right? I just break blocks, but probably in creative mode. I'd probably just get down to like level 10 or whatever and just mine in straight lines forever. And it was actually relaxing. Like, I'd sit there. My wife used to laugh because we'd sit there, be watching TV after he was in bed, and I'd just be sitting there breaking blocks. And then we got it on the Xbox 360, and he was a little older. He was probably about 5-ish, something like that. We got it on the 360, and he would actually build stuff. So that was cool. And then when he went to bed, I would stay up and booby trap it. Alright, I may not be here in 20 minutes ATS, but, yeah, I doubt it. I'll probably be done, probably in the next 10 or 15. It is therapeutic, Dana, yeah. Yeah, Draven was playing modded with us last night, Della. He plays on Bedrock. Draven's one of the guys from Jackal's Discord. He's been playing with us on modded Saturdays, on our Saturday nights. Yeah, all you can hear is the blocks being placed. Yeah. So, hey, I think this was a productive stream. We got some, we can make some scaffolding now. I got Eyes of Ender, so, I'll probably work during the week. I'll probably find the stronghold during the week, because I don't really think we need to do that adventure. So, what I'll do is I'll work towards doing the dragon fight next week, and then if we do the dragon fight next week, we'll be able to maybe raid an end city or two and get an elytra. So that's the goal for next week, is to be able to fly home. Windows 10, Java, phone, Xbox, and PlayStation. I don't have PlayStation. I have it on my phone. I have an Android, and I have it on my phone. But it's a pain in the butt. I normally let my kids play it. You know, haters gotta hate. What are you gonna do? They want to dislike, they can dislike. I'm not that worried about it. You know what? And here's a little clue, right, for anybody out there who really cares. YouTube, a like or a dislike is treated the same way, right? It's still an interaction. It doesn't matter how you vote. Well, that's exactly what it is, Dana. It still counts as engagement. It still counts as interaction. So YouTube really doesn't care who liked and who disliked the stream. They base that number off channel average. So if you have 2 or 3 dislikes on a video, right, but your channel average is 100% like or 98% like, it really doesn't make any difference. Like even people who troll you in the comments, who leave like hurtful comments and stuff like that, it's still interaction. YouTube doesn't care what you type, right? It's still interaction. And if you're really in the mood, like if you're one of those guys like me that wants to call out the trolls, right? I try not to do it, but if you're one of those guys that just kind of wants to egg them on, right, and you can get them to reply back to you 2 or 3 times, that's even more interaction. It's even better for the channel. So it's funny. It's just funny because they're not doing anything but making themselves look silly, and the guys with the dislikes, they're really not hurting anything. Yeah, my pic's almost full. Yeah, I mean, I was up to 10 viewers just a couple moments ago. It says 9 now. It says 9 viewers now. I don't see the likes and dislikes on my... That's probably on a different tab. Yeah, I just see numbers watching. I don't see it doesn't show me likes and dislikes on this page, which is weird. I guess it's not important. Well, yeah, I mean, you say like is better than dislike. It's one of those things, and it's hard for me to say without. It's hard for me to say without like feeling like I'm hurting somebody who actually does like the video, right? When I say this, it's gonna sound weird, but it's like I don't care. If you want to leave a dislike, I don't care. But if you do like it, I'm glad. That's why I'm here. I'm here to hang out with you. I'm here to play some games, and if it gives you a chance to vent or talk or learn something or just chat. That's why I'm here. I'm here for this. I'm here for the interaction. That's why I stream and I don't make so many videos, because I don't get this level of interaction with the videos. And if you ask my wife, I'm a talker, right? This is what I do. So, it's a service I provide. That's it. I mean, I do this because it's fun for me, and I'm a grown man. I got thick skin. You got to dig pretty deep to get under that skin. So, and I laugh because most of them, you laugh because I have the opportunity. Like a lot of these people that come into the comments and they start spamming noob, you noob. They start spamming that all over the place. You go to their channels, they're all like, 9-year-olds. I get it. Dislike Monday. I I would love to stream. I told my wife yesterday, as a matter of fact, that I would do this every day. If I actually figured out a way to stream every evening after work, I would totally do it. But the problem is the way the setup is, you noob. Hey, if anybody knows a noob, it's you, Nathok. So how many times you died last night? Like 53? That's it. We're all noobs. We're all noobs on different levels. I just consider myself a high-level noob. That's it. But, what was I saying? Oh, that I told my wife that if I could figure out a way to do this every evening, I would. But the problem is the way my setup is I don't have my own room. Okay, Derek. Hey, thanks for coming by, man. I'm only on here for another couple minutes. But I don't have my own room, so my computer is basically set up in the corner of the living room, the family room, right? So if they want to watch TV or play Xbox or do stuff like that, I really can't do anything, right? Because I can't force them to not, I can't force them to not use, I can't lock them away in their rooms. Well, thank you. Everyone's a noob in their own special way. That is absolutely right. That is absolutely right. Yes, Crasher keeps asking me. He wants to play Fortnite with Ninja Eevee. Keeps asking me about it. It was, you know what? But it's that kind of pack, Nathok, that we all died. I don't even know how many times I died. I died just trying to get my stuff back from the last thing that killed me. Yeah, Draven, get in your room. Get in your room. Daddy's got a stream. Get in your room. Oh, what happened, Draven? Were you spamming caps? Yeah, it was caps. It was a caps warning. It happens. Yeah. No, I know. It's just a matter of them hooking up. So. I think what he's got to do is he needs to get into Epic and set Ninja Eevee as a friend. So that way he'll see if they're on. I'm gonna turn this off now. I'm almost healed up. I'm actually, you know what? That's 3 hours. It's noon. I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna get some lunch, go see what the family wants to do. There's probably a bunch of yard work I have to do. I can hear everybody bustling around upstairs. So hey, thanks for coming out, guys. This was great, man. I had a lot of fun talking to you guys, talking about some stuff, and I'll work on some tutorials. I got to work on some tutorials for this spider farm that's behind me, and for the slime chunk definitely, and I'll make some scaffolding during the week, and we'll get ready for that dragon fight. I'll find the stronghold, and get everything set up in the portal room, with a nether portal, so we don't have to be trudging all the way around. Yeah, I'll message that to you. Yep, sure, absolutely. And yeah, well, so I think next week we're gonna be good to fight the dragon. I have a full set of diamond. I got an infinity bow. We should be good. We'll just have to set our spawn and go to it. So hey, thanks for coming out, guys. Leave a like. Make sure you leave a comment. Subscribe if you haven't. And yeah, bye-bye mustache. I used to have a mustache just like that when I was younger. I had a Fu Manchu like that. Now I just have a beard. Now I'm a beardy McBeardington. So, but it's not a big bushy beard. You know, it's just a little beard. But yeah, hey, thanks everybody for coming out. It's been great hanging out with you. I had a lot of fun. And we'll catch you. My plans are this week to stream from World of Solitude on Wednesday, like I normally do. I should be back to that this week. And then Dragon Fight next Sunday. And of course, some more RL Craft on Saturday night with the gang, which was it was a blast last night. You're close to Sonic. All right, guys. Hey, thanks for coming out, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.